Welcome in once again, guys. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard addiction, guys. You guys already know we have Arc Rebellion XYZ Dragon, guys. We talked about this card when it was 9 of 10s, and you know we said it was a rank 5 for K9 engine inside Vanquish Show, and that the card is broken. We read the card. It already made its move from $2.30 to 9s. So we're not gonna claim that, you know, we caught this one at the lowest, because we didn't. But we did catch it at around $9. We said, guys, that's single digits. Make sure you pick up this card. Get exposure to it. And I said I'd be picking up, honestly, the super rares. But if you wanted the max rarity at single digits, you needed your one of, pull the trigger. You wake up today and the card is a 20-piece McNuggies from Mickey D's. And after a couple of one-ofs, it hits 25s and then goes towards 30s at the bottom of the page. One page only, 7 listings only, all-time high in volume. Right here and on the 3-month chart. And secret rare, max rarity from Phantom Rage. Hopefully, if you needed this card, you're not paying a 2.5x premium on it. Hopefully you picked it up when we told you guys. But if you did and you already have your copy, you're playing Vanquish Soul K9, that's fine. If you're not playing the deck and you still pick this card up, it's time to sell. I'd be selling this card right now. You know, anywhere between 25 to 30s would be or in the 30s, you know, down here would be my personal target. Yeah. It's time to sell, man. It's time to sell. In my humble opinion, not because this court says secret can go crazy and become a 40 to 50. Anything is possible. But if you came in at $9, $8, less than $10, and you're seeing the 2.5 to 3x, you already know it's that time to run for them hills and recycle that purchasing power into something else that hasn't moved. Then again, you do have the super rare holographics. We actually caused this candle. It was crazy, literally, guys. On one of our live streams, we said this at quarters is too cheap. Let's go ahead and get exposure to this card. And it's still around a quarter. So again, you still have walls of China here. And that's good, because when you have a card that has this big of a supply, you know, it can't just be a couple people coming in and like, oh, we're going to clean this card out. You know, no, it doesn't work that way. It's been readily available for the masses to come in. But as you can see, the secret rare is already spiking up. The next best thing literally is the super rare holographic from the 2021 tins, man. This thing is 4 years old. People forget it's 4 years old. They come in, oh, there's massive walls, is readily available. Yes, now 95 listings, guys. This card had like 1 million listings, and now it's less than 100. You do have a couple walls, that's good. Then it quickly goes up to 35 cents, and then you're gonna wake up one day, it's gonna be up 2x at 50 cents, 2 quarters a pop. And then maybe if things go real crazy and people really need this card, and it could be $1. It could go from 25 cents to $1, up 4x, guys, per copy. So you don't want to miss out. That's all I'm gonna say. You do not want to miss out. It's still here. You know, oh, why you guys cause that candle buying hundreds of copies and, you know, purposefully buying the card out? No, we got exposure. And as you can see, still readily available for you watching now. If you're late, you know, which you're not price wise, but late compared to when we first talked about it, but it's still early, boys. Still early. People are coming in and they're paying dollars. Look, Billy Bob's paying dollars right here, $2 for a 22-cent card. You can't make this stuff up, guys. So again, just one to keep in mind. You know, I'd be buying this one and selling the max rarity, but that is just me. We have Shado Beats, guys. Astro Pack 6. I could have easily done a fresh off the flashback, guys, but I already gave like 4 of them things or 5, whatever it was in yesterday's market watch. So I'm like, you know, let's give him a chance, because we talked about this card between $2 to $3. No one was talking about Shado Beast. No one. We covered the OCG and we said, guys, this card is played at 3s. Yes, you do have ultra rare max rarities, but these supers look clean. I came in at $2. I have my personal playset, excuse me, hit the mic by accident. And then I have like 4 more as investments. And then we wake up one day and the $2 to $3 card goes parabolic, and now is 8s, and then is, you know, 9s, 8s, around $8, yeah, with the playset and shipping. Then it goes to 12s, guys, where you see the walls, and then it goes to $15, 1 page only, 5 listings only. Why? We talked about this. We said, guys, it's too easy. It's too easy, man, to make money in Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm sorry, man. Sometimes it just, you know, it just clicks, man. I'm just speechless sometimes, man. Speechless. It is crazy how easy we've made making money in Yu-Gi-Oh! I can't claim I'm the only one. I cannot. But I can't blame also thousands of people tuning in every single day, because I'd be doing the same thing. Literally, if I wouldn't exist, like I wouldn't want a Jay to be out there. If I wouldn't be Jay and I'd be one of you guys, I'd be watching me all the time too. I can't blame you guys. And I'm really appreciative and grateful that you guys take the time to watch and tune in and find value in what I do. But I also get it. It's insane. Like how easy it is to make money in this game. Literally, man, $6 becoming 30s. Jay, but $30 is not a lot. You know, wow, it's just 30 bucks. Yeah, but it's $6. Your money's growing. It's more money than what you put in. $6 becoming 30s. Who knows? Maybe even, because again, this card, even though it has a technical max rarity, people prefer the super. For many, the Astro Pack 6 Super is the max rarity. Not technically, but preference, wise. And I get them, because me, I think I have both, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I bought some Ultras as investments as well. But if I'm playing the Draco Tails, I'm playing this version, the super rare. It just looks clean. It does, right? So volume is picking up. Card is going parabolic. We literally talked about this card before this move. You cannot make this stuff up, man. You cannot. Where's the crystal ball, man? The crystal ball is even tired of making right predictions at this point. Now, it's all funs and games, guys. Hopefully you picked it up early. And again, if you didn't, you do have alternative versions. You have cheaper versions. You have rares here at around $1, shekels. You have commons, so no excuse to not get exposure to the card. You have commons here. As you can see, insane volume candle coming in as well. Excuse me, the card was like $1 for a playset. And now for $1, you only get 2. Yes, you do have this massive wall of China, but don't sleep on this common potentially 2xing from here and becoming $1, because people play three, not just one of, not three. The card is that good, drawing is that broken. And then you do have the Ultras that we also talked about at around $1. Now these are up 100%, up 2x. You have a couple ones and 2 ofs, and then the card, is gonna be 5 bones, man. It's gonna be 5 bones. 5x, man. That's what we're gonna take. I'm gonna have these cards in my bind, even if it's just a play set. We got exposure, and I'm gonna find someone that wants to play Draco Tail, and they're gonna pay from trade like from 10 to 15 bucks value wise when I only put in $3. It's just too powerful, because then whatever I pick up, I can either move and then recycle that into something else that is gonna 2, 3, 5x again. Crazy. We talked about this card. Hopefully you guys got exposure, especially with the ultra rares. They haven't really, you still have a couple that you can get at around, $2, $3. But look at that. Volume is coming in, man. Largest 3-month candle just occurred on early, about a week ago. And now the second largest in the last 90 days. These are the signs. But not now. Like now I'm reporting it, but this is not the first time that I talk about this card. Like we talked about it, I think it was like a couple weeks ago or whatever. I don't even remember, but we talked about this card. Literally. Now, yeah, anyone can report, oh, the card is moving up. Look, volume is coming in. Look, the card is getting bought out. Look, there's only 5 listed. Yeah, I'm doing it, right? But I'm doing it because I talked about it when it was cheap, before the move happened. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of a Market Watch channel. You do it before it happens so people can come in early. Sure, sometimes we report cards that already made them. Of course. It's not like we're here to literally call every single buyout, But again, the gist of it, analyzing the OCG, analyzing trends, charts, supply and demand, core set release, reprint sets, everything. That's what we do here for a living. So you're going to go ahead and subscribe right now so that you can continue maximizing this value. And if you need to purchase any of these cards that we will be talking about today, of course, most of these you want to be selling, but there's opportunities. Again, like, with Arc Rebellion XYZ Dragon, supposed to be selling the secret. You can buy the super. Same for Shado Beast. You can buy the Ultras or maybe any of the commons. If you want to purchase any of the cards that we're talking about today, first link in the description down below. Fast track these cards, easy peasy. Make sure you do not miss out. And then we do have a giveaway here. Primite Lordly Loads and Drill Beams playsets here, as well as Rising Scale Starlight Rare, all for one lucky winner at 9.75k. That is coming fast, so make sure you tune in soon to our Discord and make sure you're subscribed and you ring that bell so that you can get exposure to our giveaways. Like the video on the way in. Do not miss out. Then we have El Shaddai Winda alternate art. I think I talked about this card recently, but again, You know, you only have a couple. I get it. 15 wall J's readily available. Yeah, but at the rate that this is selling, this could disappear by tomorrow. The whole point is, and then you have another wall at 12s. But if you start seeing this card at 15, 20 bucks, you know, in the next couple weeks as we ramp up towards Draco Tails, he's gonna be time to sell. All right. Personally, if you need your one of, maybe you come in, you're paying a 2x premium from when we talked about it. But the Shado hype continues. You know, unless it's to play, you know, it kind of a bit late. I mean, you can still play the $10 to $20 move. Definitely the potential is there. But this card has kept going parabolic, guys, and quickly it goes towards 16s at the bottom of the page. So if you start seeing 15 to 20s, you know, it's time to recycle that purchasing power, take that 3 to 4x and live to fight another day. We have Sky Striker Ace Kagari. Again, 2019 Prismatic Secret Rare. This card was $5. $5. Parabolic, it says 9s, almost a 2x, but really, we're at 13 bones, guys. 13 bones for this card. Again, the Sky Striker hype is at all-time highs. Just too much new support coming, new cards coming out. People love their Sky Strikers, and look, 13 bucks. Quickly goes to 15, 16s, and then to 30s at the bottom of the page. Single-digit listings at 8. Volume is coming in. This Prismatic Secret Rare looks beautiful, and it is 6 years old. Extremely difficult to find these anymore. These used to be very, very cheap. No one cared about them at $1.50 even at one point, you know, like 8-9 months ago. It's crazy. And now this, you know, less than $2 card is 13s, bro. Pushing almost into the 20s, man. Crazy to see it pan out. A lot of Sky Striker hype. So again, you have this card. You know, there's 5 ofs, a couple 1s and 2s, but if you start seeing 20s and beyond, you know, you want to start moving this card, especially if you came in at $2. That'll be a 10x move. You run for them hills, guys. You run for them hills. We have Instant Fusion QCSR. Card was 18 bucks, less than 20s. 6 listings only. You have a couple 1-ofs at around 23s, 24s, and then it goes to 30s at the bottom of the page, but only 6 listings. Only 6 listings, 1 page here. Card is getting cleaned out. Essentially for the quarter century secret rare, guys. So yeah, I mean, if you have this card, and again, you start seeing 30s, 40s, however, because it says 30s at the bottom of the page, but people could list a couple right before, right under there. So if you start seeing, you know, again, there's only 1 up, so you can come in and list yours in the 30s or about 40 pieces. Just make sure you sell it into this latest and greatest hype right here. People are coming for Instant Fusion, and again, don't forget that you do have the Platinum Secret. Well, you have a million versions, but you have a clean Platinum Secret Rare that is also spiking up with volume, and it's pushing 3s. I mean, the card was $1.35. Now it's pushing 3s, and quickly could become a $5 Platinum Secret Rare. Do not sleep on Instant Fusion from Bonanza, a set that is getting harder and harder to get, and pretty soon is going to be a year old. These plats could definitely be 5 bones. So if you need it, you're on a budget. Of course, you have commons and other rarities, but if you want something from Bonanza, this is in the nostalgia pool, so it's literally the next best thing. We have Infinitrack River Stormer from the Infinity Chasers. I don't know. It says 2 level 5 monsters. It is generic in that way. I don't know if it's because of K9 or if it's because of machines. I don't know if RBs plays. You guys would know more than me. You can tell me in the comment section. That's perfectly fine. I don't claim to know every single thing, but what I do know of and about is charts, and this card is going parabolic. It went from $1 and some change to 750s, and then that's just a 1-up. The walls are at 10 bones a pop, and then it does go towards a 20 piece at the bottom of the page. 8 listings only, single digit listings, 1 page right here. And yeah, I mean, this card, is going parabolic at all-time highs from the Infinity Chasers. It does have more versions, but again, this is the max rarity, I believe so. Yeah, and then you have a 2020, man, ultra rare. Wow, that's 5 years ago. Look at volume coming in, people coming in. You do have a massive wall of China, so might not be a bad idea to pick, you know, maybe a place out of this up, a couple at shekels, because this card could be up 2x towards $1 billion beyond, just because it only has 2 prints. You have a clean secret rare max rarity, and then you have the ultra rare, only 2 prints. Usually the max rarity goes first, and then, you know, people realize, yo, this is too expensive, man, I'm on a budget, I just need, and then they come in, the demand comes in for this one right here. So don't sleep on this card. Same deal, you sell one to buy the other, essentially, when it comes to playing the different rarities. So yeah, especially if you own this card at $1, man, Just take, you know, that 10x, run for them hills, and you just go from there. And then you buy this one to play that next move, man. You can get whatever you sell the first one for, you can buy this one, and then this one goes up to X. So if you got a 10x off the secret and you bought that money's worth of the ultra and this one 2x's, then all of a sudden you're up 20x from your initial move, initial play. That is just so powerful to keep those things in mind. We have Garden Rose Maiden. This card, because I forgot to mention it earlier in earlier's market watch, I mentioned that this is receiving an alternate art, but the secret rare, because of that, has been going from 5s to 8s, but now is a 20 piece, 10 listings only. And it goes to 25s, and then it goes to 40s at the bottom of the page, one page. Why? Yeah, not just because of the alternate art reprint, but because plant support. We literally talked about plant support in our market watch earlier today. Go make sure you go watch it right here. Make sure you come in and tune in. Where is it? Boom, right here. So again, but forgot to mention this one, like the actual card, I believe so. So I'm like, let me just highlight the fact that it's getting cleaned out because of the new plant support. But if you click view all versions, you see this one also has an ultra rare that is also getting cleaned out. You have a playset there at 12s with shipping, and then it goes to 30. So this card, due to the support, is literally getting cleaned out. A lot of people love their plants, and Black Rose is iconic. So make sure hey, if you have this card, it's time to sell though. It's time to sell into the hype. You sell into this demand, the plant hype. You want to reap them rewards. You want to eat. And there's another card, Jasmine. I forgot to touch base. Just wanted to highlight this one real quick. If you don't have Jasmines, man, and I'm talking mainly, I mean, the secret rares might be good. Let's check that out. But I'm talking about this link monster. Look at that. Look at that. Let's start about the monster first. Again, I get it. This is a video to sell. I should be including these in tomorrow's video, I guess, but this is just organic. It just popped up. You know, it just came to my brain. So yeah, this secret rare could become double digis. It does have another print, budget print, but you know, again, this is the max rarity. These cards get hard to get. This could be easy money. If you're watching this right now and it's single digits and you need these, you get exposure before these could hit double digits off the hype. But again, you do have the QCSR Aroma Safari. Man, I'm bad with names. Jasmine right here, as you can see, the link monster. If you go to the yearly, this card used to be 35s. Before that, it was 27s, and now it's still around 35s. So look, it's literally getting cleaned out. You can see it. You can see it. So this card could be triple digits just off the hype. 10 listings only for the Battles of Legend Terminal Revenge. Quarter century secret rare max rarity. If you need this card, you literally, when you see this video, hopefully there's still a couple here, you come in and you pick it up. If you're into plants, or maybe as an investment, if you're a mid stonker or a heavy stonker, this is the play for you. And then if you're on a budget, you know, you want to make sure that this card was 3s. You have a couple 1-ofs and 2-ofs at $1 and some change, then it goes to 2s and some change. Like 53 listings, please. You're already starting to see the quarter century secret rare making moves. You know, this is next, literally. So again, just make sure you guys get this card. Look, I have an R09 binder here of cards. This is an R09 binder here. Just take a look here real quick. Look, this Terminal Revenge came out. Right, guys? Again, this is aging like fine wine, and still, there's nothing crazy. You know, you come in here, card was actually more expensive, and you know, it's not even like you can still get this at 240s, or you know, put this in and get a couple more cards, and you're picking them up at 180s. That's good. That's good. But we came in at between $1 and $1.50 for the most part, just picking these up for cheap. I always knew this card. People forget this card used to, and by the way, it's beautiful. Look at that. Oh no, but hey, Ghost Bells here, just prismatic secrets, cheap. You know, if Ghost Bells become popular, you never know, guys. And this is a full, you know, just R09 binder right here, guys. Right here. So again, a lot of those cards have been inside there for over a year, just letting it marinate like fine wine. No rush. You make the move, you forget about it, you come back a year later, plants get new support, and this secret rare that you're seeing here is gonna be $5. And if we wake up one day and it's 7 to 10s, no one's gonna be surprised because it doesn't have that many prints. The OG, you know, like the ultras, they were used to be like $30, $20, crazy. And you won't see it now probably because the 1 year chart probably doesn't cover it. But this card used to be money. When it was a single print from Dual Power, this card used to be money. But yeah, you won't see it now. But this card used to be in the 20s, man. It used to be in the 20s. And honestly, you know, if you could pick these up as well at under 2s, they should age well as well. But again, the true values in the secret rare, mid-max rarity. And now I'm excited. I can't wait. Hopefully, you know, this comes out, what, late September? So in September, I'm going to probably leave these here. Maybe, because I have more than an R09. So I'll start moving a couple. If they hit 5s, I'll move a playset. And then if they hit 7s, I'll move another place. And then if they hit 10s and above double digits, we get rid of all the other ones. Because the game is that easy. Free money in Yu-Gi-Oh! Free 99. We talked about this card so much when it first came out. No one cared about it. And now it's going to be free money. You'll see. Don't get it twisted. Oh, but it's about 50 right now. It's all 1s and 2s. This is going to be free money. Literally, it's going to be a $5 card overnight. The announcement just got out. It just came out. Plan support. This is like one of their main link monsters. And this is going to be free money. So you can take advantage of these at $1 and some change. You pull the trigger because this is free money down the line in the short term. We have Heavy Storm. Last we talked about it was like $8, $9. Now it has continued bumping up with 1-ofs at around 11s, guys, and 13s, then 15s, 3 pages only, 23 listings. And yeah, there's a lot of hype, man. There's a lot of hype around Heavy Storm and coming off the list and finally coming to 1. And if that's the case, well, just like we said at 8 or 9s, now is what, 12s, 13s, and then 15s. This could go crazy to 20s or 30s for a platinum secret rare. It can, because there's not that many holographics, and the ones that are out there, they're just old and hard to get, you know. So yeah, this card continues going up. So if you start seeing 15s and beyond in the short to mid-term, right, you know, wait for the ban list, you run for them hills, man. You know, it's time to take profits on this card. I have a bunch of these because I have a bunch of different boomer decks that use Heavy Storm. But yeah, I don't want to get rid of those. So, you know, it's rough when you see this value. And it's like this because most people that have them don't want to get rid of them. Yeah, they don't want to get rid of it. I have like 6 of these stuck in decks. And they're going to stay right there. Because they're matching rarities. And I don't want to play any of the other holographics. I'm surprised this card didn't get like a full... like more reprints, you know, like more holographic prints, but it is what it is. We have Gem Knight Master Diamond QCSR. Card was 250s. We talked about it, you know, at around 350s, and now you come in here and the card is $5. But yeah, only a couple 1-ofs. The 4-ofs are at 1174s, double digits. Then it goes to 15 to 20s, 2 pages only, 11 listings. We literally talked about this card the other day after Gem Knight's top post nats. And we said I'd be picking this card up. I managed to pick up 1. Yeah, I just have 1. And we're going to ride it up to double digits because the game is that easy. So, again, I'm looking forward to solid double digits. Not too long before we're up here. And, you know, them Gem Knight Billy Bobs, they're coming in late. And we take advantage of that. The game is truly that easy sometimes. Man, we have Chimera Tech over Dragon. This QCSR was 1083s. Now it's 14s. So if you start seeing 20s or 30s, guys, you already know you're going to run for them hills. But again, like we discussed last time, we touched base on this card when it first hit 10s. You do have a platinum secret rare that it's at about, it says 80 cents. But really, you have 1-ofs here. The walls are at $1.40. I came in that day that we talked about this card at $1, and I got exposure. Look, they're right here. Look at that. I got exposure. And my bad, guys, my bad. I got exposure to this card. Look at that. Look at these right here. Game is truly that easy. Look at that. I came in right here. Look at that. Look at all these at dollars. Dollars right there. Right there. Like over an R09. Right here. Literally at dollars. So guys, I get it. Shekels is still $1.40. Is nothing crazy. But I'm percentage wise, I'm up 40% already. I'm already up 40% on my money. Free. 40%. And look. After that, there's a wall, then it's $1.50, and then after these, it'll probably be 2s, 3s. Literally. 49 listings, and the game is too easy. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna let it marinate like fine wine. Look at these. I'm gonna let them marinate like fine wine right there. Once they start hitting 2s, 3s, 5s, little by little, we'll dollar cost average out because the game is truly that easy. So you buy these, you sell these. If they start hitting 20 to 30s in the short term, I would monitor this one and be looking to sell these and get exposure to the Platinum Secret Rare. Hopefully you did back then when we talked about the card. Guys, link in the description down below. Make sure you come over here to our Discord, join for our giveaways, X as well. And we got free $15 for you at Whatnot. Do not miss out. And yeah, make sure you subscribe. Ring that bell, like the video on the way in. It really does help out the channel and helps you guys stay informed and participate in our giveaways. And none of this content is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. Guys, we have Super Quanto Mech Beast Magna Liger. This card, it was $2, less than 3s, not too long ago, and now it's $7, and then it goes to double digits. So if you see this card in double digits and you came in at under 3s, you run for them hills. Look at that. The card was shekels, went all the way up to 8s, retraced heavily back down to the mean, and now respiking back up with yearly all-time high candles in volume. Insane right there. So you sell into this volume, you sell into this hype, you sell once it hits double digits. I'd be selling these cards if you have them, because what are Super Quano gonna do? Jay, but they received new support and I love Super Quanos. That's good. It's like probably me with True Dracos. What are they gonna really do in the meta? We're gonna be scrubbing out by table 500. Jay, at table 500, we're gonna be at recording my experience down there. But yeah, it's time to take profits on this card once it hits double digits. We have United We Stand QCSR from Bonanza. Card was $4. Says 6s, but we're at 13s, and after a couple 1s and 2s, it starts hitting 20 bones. 1 page only, 10 listings. Again, I have my playset is in my binder, and because I picked these up at 3s. So now, like, whoever, look, booty shape recover. Yo, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Yeah, parabolic, all-time highs. I don't know what boomers are buying these cards, but I ain't mad because I got my playset at 3s. We came in and put like $10 for the playset, and now we gonna be eating good after a couple of 1s and 2s. Hopefully I can get 20s for these. We'll see. That's where I'm gonna be looking to sell. So this should be on your seller's radar. It's time to take profits off the table. We have Wedju Temple QCSR. Card has always been $19-20. Not no more. 7 listings only, single-digit listings. The card is a 50-piece McNuggies from Mickey D's. Card spiked up literally overnight. Insane. 30 bones right here. Used to be crashed down to 20s and now back up to 50s, and 1 page only. And yeah, if you have this quarter century secret rare, you got money. Just keep in mind, might get reprinted into tins, might get it Starlight. We don't know, right? So just keep in mind, if a Starlight would get reprinted for this, it would cause some type of sell pressure even for the quarter century secret rare. So again, I'd be selling this quarter century secret rare into the hype, and if you need the ultras, you get exposure to these before they actually go parabolic. It's a $3 card, so 10 bones gets you a place at post-tax. Not bad at all. We have Substitute, another Terminal Revenge card. Some Terminal Revenge cards are making moves. This card, even though it has a Platinum Secret Rare, the clean secrets from Battles of Legend was 2s, and it's just been going up since the card used to be $7-8. Now it's coming back up here. It's $6 now, and then goes towards 8s. 3 pages only, 28 listings. So if you see the Froggy right here, the Substitute hit double digits, I'd be running for them hills. Especially if you came in at under 3s, I'd be taking profits at those elevated prices. Then we have Temperance of Prophecy. From Return of the Duelist. Is crazy how this card is still a single print card. Was $8, spiking up to 10s, it says, but it's a 20 piece, 6 listings only, and then it goes to 25s, then 60s. Guys, at the bottom of the page, 1 page only. As you can see here, the card has gone up parabolic right here, from redo. And is it a redo format, I think? Is it because of that? You guys will know more than me, but this card is, single print still since those days. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy, in my humble opinion. But let me know what you guys think. If you have this card, you have money, I'd be a seller. you know, anywhere from 25s to 30s. Especially if you came in at single digits, you would reap them rewards. We have Liberator Eido. This card recently was 7s, went up to 1190s, 12s, and you have a 1 over here at 1150, but then it's a 17 piece, then a 19 piece, goes towards 20s. 3 pages only, 21 listings, so the demand has continued going on up for this card. And yeah, I don't know why, you guys would know more than me, but this Suda quarter century secret rare continues making moves. So if you see a 20-piece McNuggies from Mickey D's, it's that time to run for them hills. We have Gem Knight Prismauda. This card was what, $1 shekels, going up to 4s. And yeah, you have a couple of 1s and 2s, then it's 5s, but at the bottom of the page it hits 9s to double digits. And if you start seeing these prices down here, you want to start moving it, especially if you came in at shekels or at around $1. You take whatever X you can get off this card. 10 listings only. The Gem Knight hype continues, as you can see right here. Right now, you have number 41, Bagusa, the terribly tired tapir or tapir. I don't even know, guys. $3 going to 5s. And you have a couple of 1s and 2s, but the walls are 7s. So 17 listings only. It does have the walls, but volume is coming in strong. So if by any chance you see this Battles of Legend Relentless Revenge Ultra reach, you know, not just 7s, but maybe even double digits, you want to be moving these, especially if you came in at 3s. Even at 7s, you can get that clean 2x off the table. Not if you came in at 3s or below, not bad at all. Number 61, Vocasaurus, is ultra rare. Used to be $2-3. Now it's going on up because of excuse me, half format. I had to buy mine at around $2. It is a rank 5, so again, maybe also K9. But yeah, volume is coming in strong. So yeah, some of these rank 5s have double whammies in the sense of half format rank 5s and then also modern with K9. So yeah, this quickly goes to double digits. If you see it, you know, there at the I can't even talk, at the double digit range, it's time to sell. I might sell mine as well, and just because I don't play Hatters, I just bought it to like have the deck built, but I don't even play it enough to like not take profits off the table. And eventually I think this card gets reprinted, and then if it gets reprinted, we will pick it back up, but we'll see what happens with this one added to your seller's radar. Then you have Tenacity. Wanted to give you guys an update. It was $1. We covered the move here, and then, you know, 4 listings only now. After a couple of 1s and 2s at around 3 to 4s, and it hit 650s, then $20, guys. So insane. The volume has stayed consistent. People coming in. Mind you, this is for a common. This is for a common version. The rares have gone parabolic too. So if you have this card, it's time to get rid of it, especially as a common. You probably had it as bulk. Now this bulk is money. Make sure you take advantage of it. You know, make sure you take advantage of it and move it, you know, properly. And lastly, we have Rescue Ace Impulse. A lot of hype around this card. It has continued going up parabolic. You do have 2s, 3s, 6s here. So the supply has come in before under 3s, but 30 listings only for a card that was a quarter. Insane that now is 2s and some change. But, you know, this is the new premium. If you need the card and you missed the move, it's much better to pay $2, $2.50 than coming in later at $5 and beyond and paying a 2x premium. So, you know, if you really need it badly, you pick it up now. But if you start seeing this card continue going parabolic towards 5s and beyond, you definitely want to sell and run for them hills. All right, kept this one shorter because it's a double upload. Make sure you catch our first upload of the day. Don't miss out. Make sure you subscribe, like the video. On the way out, make sure you ring that bell so you can stay tuned and informed and participate in our giveaway. Share this in one place in a group chat or with some friends. It does go a long way. You guys already know. Guys, thank you so much for your time, for your support, for your attention. Stay fresh.